Alright everyone, how are you? Welcome to the G1NBC Holiday Countdown, day number 13. I'm your host, John Spalding from G1NBC Cuyahoga County. Quick broadcast today just because of the film itself isn't that long, and the advent calendar didn't really have, there's not a whole lot of stuff on our guide that isn't in the public domain. But I did include a website for you to go look at and check out some of his stuff. So today's advent calendar, which we go through each day during our countdown, kind of goes along with our holiday countdown of showing you some of our favorites for public domain Christmas videos. Department store owner James Edgar delighted customers' children by walking about the store on weekends dressed in a Santa costume. Edgar aspired to broad-mindedness in his religion and though not a member, he attended the Unitarian church where he paid the annual pledge to reserve a pew. And it says, if you look closer, it says, in fact, he paid for a pew with the local Unitarian, Congregational, and Episcopal churches, but never actually joined any. And that was in 1990. And I want to thank Ralph Roberts and the Unitarian Universalist Association for putting that together. James, a little bit more. James Edgar's hometown of Brockton, Massachusetts holds an annual Santa's Hat Day in Edgar's honor. And in the link to the description, in the link of the description, I also put a website for his website called First Department Store Santa, and that's dedicated to him. So firstdepartmentstoresanta.com, and you can see some older pictures of him. None of them are really in the public domain, and they wanted you to ask them to use them. So why don't you go check them out? And Brockton, Massachusetts is looking to create their town into a Christmas town, similar to North Pole, Alaska, since children would go from all over. They would have their parents go from all over to take them to James Edgar's dry goods store and see Santa roaming through the store. So that was cool for them. So that's today's advent calendar. Let's get right into today's broadcast. I had to do a little bit of research to figure this out. So this is called Santa Claus Story 1941. There's some other copies out there on the internet that are about 30 seconds longer. They start with the "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" story in the intro, but this is actually called Santa Claus Story, filmed in 1941. It was produced by Castle Films, and it's in black and white. There isn't a whole lot of information out there about it, but I found some. So one is a Google Books snippet. It says a boy named Jackie and a girl named Virginia surprising Santa during his visit. He tells them a story about the monkey's Christmas, and footage from Castle's animal films are spliced in. And Santa Claus Story ends with Santa reciting Francis P. Church's famous "Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus." And as you can see in the top part, I got you an ad from Castle Home Movies where you can see that they were actually promoting this film and taking orders in an old newspaper. So this is obscure. You guys are in for a treat, whether you're watching it live or later. So hope you enjoy, and please leave the comments, because it's pretty interesting.
Moon would be there. Whoa, Dunder. Whoa, Blitzen. Whoa.
It's Santa Claus. I don't believe it. All right, smile your face. Oh, Santa.
Hello, Virginia. Hello, Jackie.
You know our name? Because he's Daddy. Dressed up, that's how. He is not Daddy. Well, he's not a real Santa Claus. Aren't you really?
Come here, children. Come on, Jackie. Yes, I'm really Santa Claus. And I want you to believe in me. For children who don't believe in Santa Claus miss the joy of Christmas.
Tell us a story, Santa.
Tell you a story? Certainly. I'll tell you about the monkey's Christmas. A story you'll always remember.
Monkeys don't have a Santa Claus.
Indeed, they do. Monkeys, you know, are very much like human beings in many ways. And sometimes they do the very same things that we do. For instance, in the spring, they like to get out in the open. And there is a place called Monkey Mountain where there's always sunshine and monkey shine. There are good monkeys and bad monkeys. But here is Charlie, a good little monkey who likes pretzels. And although monkeys don't like to go into the water, Charlie is willing to swim for once. Selfish monkeys want to get Charlie's pretzel the easy way. And no matter how he tries, he can't get away from those bad monkeys who steal his dainty morsel. When it comes to bananas, all monkeys make pigs of themselves. Even Charlie's in there getting his share, gobbling up skins and all. You've seen people like that who don't want to give anybody else a chance. Oh, well, it's all in fun. Well, eating too fast and too much lands this fellow right into the doctor's office. Serves him right. Open wide now. My, what a funny face. Sometimes monkeys catch cold. So like good little monkeys, they take a hot foot bath before going to bed. If sick monkeys do what they're told, they get well quickly. That's good for all of us to know, isn't it? Now let's see. What else do I know about those little fellows? Oh, yes. Monkeys celebrate other holidays, too. On Halloween, they duck for apples. But, after all, ducking for apples is the hard way. It's easier to pick them out. And on Halloween night, they dress up in funny costumes and wear masks just as you do.
But you were going to tell us about the monkey Christmas and about the monkey Santa Claus. Yes, Santa, please tell us more.
Well, let's see. When Christmas draws near, even the bad monkeys try to be good. And they even get all prettied up for the Christmas holidays. The girl monkeys put on their nicest dresses and hats and try to look their best. The boy monkeys see that their hair is cut and their fingernails are trimmed and polished. Well, that soap must taste pretty good. He wants more. Monkeys usually live in trees or on monkey mountains. But these monkeys have heard all about Santa Claus and how he comes down the chimney. But they can't have a chimney unless they have a house. So there's nothing else to do but build a house. No, children, that's not mortar. Something tells me that it's whipped cream, or he wouldn't be taking such a big portion. And then the great bang. And down the chimney comes the monkey Santa Claus. And what a time is in store for those good little monkeys. Toys galore and a home filled with surprises. So you see, children, monkeys are very much like you in many ways, except one.
What way is that?
They know they're monkeys, but you don't.
Oh, I know I'm not a monkey. But you are really Santa Claus, aren't you?
Virginia, I'm going to answer your question by telling you what to say to any of your little friends who lose the wonderful spirit of Christmas. They do not believe except they see. They think that nothing can be which is not comprehensible to their little minds. All minds, Virginia, whether they be men's or children's, are little. Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. He exists as certainly as love and generosity and devotion exist. And you know that they abound and give to your its highest beauty and joy. Not believe in Santa Claus? You might as well not believe in fairies. Nobody sees Santa Claus, but that is no sign that there is no Santa Claus. The most real things in the world are those that neither men nor children can see. Did you ever see fairies dancing on the lawn? Of course not. But that's no proof that they are not there. Nobody can conceive or imagine all the wonders there are, unseen and unseeable in this world. You can tear apart the baby's rattle and see what makes the noise inside. But there is a veil covering the unseen world which not the strongest man, nor even the united strength of all the strongest men that ever lived, can tear apart. Only faith, fancy, poetry, love, romance can push aside that curtain and view and picture the supernal beauty and glory beyond. Is it all real? Oh, Virginia, in all this world, there is nothing else real and abiding. No Santa Claus. He lives, and he lives forever. 1,000 years from now, Virginia, nay, 10,000 years from now, he will continue to make glad the heart of childhood.
All right, guys, sorry about that. That was a Santa Claus story. Castle Films, 1941. What'd you think? I don't know yet. Tomorrow's broadcast at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to show Good Cheer, an Our Gang episode. It's a silent film. Very old. But it's cool. So check it out. We will see you tomorrow.